Au revoir to my fellow brethren, okay? This is my first video, as requested. On my TikTok, which will be in the description, okay? I've had many people tell me that my karting videos would make a good YouTube channel. And I even heard someone say that I would be their favourite creator. Don't lie to me. Anyway, I'm going to show you the full clip. Not clip, but full video of my karting, okay? It was one of those like 15-minute sessions. It was supposed to be an hour race until it got cancelled due to shortage of people. So, this is a bit of a problem. But I still have the video, and that will be played to you over my commentary and some silly edits. Okay? Enjoy it. You will enjoy it. I promise you will. Good boy. Anyway, let's get into the video, shall we? Before you fucking click off and leave. Let's go. So, you join me for my 15-minute session at Coventry. Okay, sweet cheeks. So, we're on my opening lap at the moment, and one of my mates are in this race. Name's Wojciech. He's in a blue suit somewhere. I don't know if we see him at any point, but I think at the moment he is directly behind me. Maybe we see him, maybe we don't. We will find that out. So in the first few laps you get a couple yellow flags and red flags just to test that you can indeed stop. There are some situations where maybe I've needed that test a little bit more because I'm thick, okay? But I want you to keep an eye on these few people in front of me because they are about to get brutally overtaken, unfortunately for them. So we will see that in a memento, okay? Now going into this race, I weren't very optimistic because the session I had beforehand, this was my second session, the session I had beforehand, the car I had was so unbalanced, had so much understeer, and I just couldn't drive it properly. But this time the car was like 100 times better. It was so much better. The car actually drove properly. Okay, so this time my session was decent. Okay, let's keep that in mind as you're about to see what amazing racing I perform to everyone. But here we go. We are now going. We are now moving swiftly on. Okay, so we're coming up to my first overtake. This guy in the green, kart number 8, I don't know who he is, okay, but what I do is I fake him to the inside, so he has to go to the outside, and then I dive bomb him. Ah! What a fucking move, everybody. Just calm down. Compose yourselves, okay. I do apologise for the very shaky camera, as for the head cam, we wobbling, okay. It do be wobbling, just a tad. This is the first red flag of the race. There wasn't any casualty that I am aware of. This was just a practice red flag. This is one of the practice ones, because these are still technically the warm-up laps. But I did get an overtake, so it is okay, sweet cheese. Here we go, I think we're going again now. This is some of the final few corners. This is now the third to last corner. So the guy in front I'm chasing, I think that's kart number 9. I do the same move on him that I did on the very first person, because dive bombs are my speciality. I love dive bombs, okay, love them. like doing them to people is just so satisfying to me that I could do it every time to each driver if I wanted to. If I was able to, I would. But that is a-okay. I apologise for the sniffling. I've currently got a cold, but we are going to move on swiftly from that, okay? So here we go again. I'm getting slightly closer to kart 9, but not close enough. We get there eventually, okay? We do get there eventually. Because this car is one of the quickest on the track. I think it was me, and then kart 19 was the other faster car. And I don't know if anyone's in kart 19. If it is, we'll see. We'll see eventually. And I won't quite tell you what place I came yet. You can wait until the end to find that out. So we've now been on consistent green flags, which is fucking beautiful. Because in these sessions, fucking yellow flags, red flags, just waste your time. Because in these you have to the race is just based on the fastest times. It's basically just a big old qualifying. But you still get to race, which is good. Just being in a go-kart in the first place is just bosh, so you can't really complain. I skimmed the wall just slightly there, and with this track I've been so many times I've got the lines down to the pin. I think you have to stay very close to the walls. This corner, because it's downhill, is very slippery at the bottom, so you have to be careful on the brakes there, because you do have to brake quite harshly. This is number 2. I hit him just a bit, and I was going to go for another dive bomb, but there weren't enough room, so I didn't. But this guy, kart number 2, here I go. I'm about to pull off the same dive bomb up this ramp, okay? So I do the same thing. I fake him to the outside so I can go on the inside. And there you go. Another dive bomb has been achieved. Okay? Right, so this is the top floor as well. The top floor, it's never really been perfect. Like the actual track condition, the top floor has always been a bit iffy. Here's a guy in the wall. Don't quite know how he did that. I don't quite know how on that corner you can have a parallel meeting with El Barrier, okay? But it's okay. It's okay. We're in the clear. We are in the clear. We do get moving shortly again. So it's okay. The yellow flag didn't last that long. He got out of the wall pretty quickly, which is good. As you can see there was someone right in my rectum. See him there again. So he might be a bit of a problem on this green flag. So we're coming up again to the ramp to the top floor. I looked back, and on that I didn't really see him behind me, but I do think he's still quite close to me. So we do still keep that in mind. And now I think this is another yellow. Yeah, it is another yellow flag. So because it's a yellow, he can get a little bit of ground on me. He can get a little bit closer to my arse-hole. But it's okay. We live, we laugh, okay? It's okay. We get moving again. It's a green flag. I love this section of corners because it's quick and flowing. It's just beautiful. The bottom floor has always been my favourite floor, like my favourite part of the track, because it's just fast and flowing corners, which I love. So this guy in the white helmet was one of my top competitors, because I don't think I was able to pass him, but I might be wrong. On that corner you do have to turn very, not sharply, because your car will get a lot of understeer.
It's going to be very close into Stoke Corner.
Yeah, Perez is catching Charles Leclerc. He takes him towards the inside. Perez on the inside. Charles Leclerc gives him just enough space. Can Perez squeeze past? They're going wheel to wheel towards Vale now. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Leclerc has that inside line. Perez goes off the track, cuts the chicane. Off goes Leclerc. Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff coming out of the final corner. Perez and Leclerc going for it. Hamilton says thank you very much. Another thing opens up for him.
We're gonna ignore that. Okay, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it. That didn't happen. The race before, on the up ramp, I went too narrow around the corner, and I hit the tyre wall, and I spun completely around, and I was meeting El Barrier. Calm down, okay? It's okay. Nothing major. It's okay. So I'm now in some pretty clean air at this point in time, so I can get some good speed. And here I eye up the flag. Just I eye up to see when that thing goes green, because then up that ramp you're allowed to go full speed anyway to make sure you get up here. So I wanted to know that I could get the maximum speed possible up that bit. But you can see over that top bit, the camera shakes a lot more because there's just so the flooring on that top part of the track has basically no grip whatsoever. Look at this overtake. Oh, another dive bomb. Oh, I'm just a dive bomb merchant. Look at me. Jesus Christ. Like, it's ridiculous how many I pull off. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. But it's okay. We keep on going. No worries here. This part of the track is also quite fun as well, because it's fast and flowing, which is my favourite thing, because it just feels so nice going through those corners. We passed this guy quite swiftly, and he sticks behind me for the rest of the race, I believe. I don't think he gets back past me, which is good. It is good. Now, the session is sort of close to ending. We've got about 4 more minutes of racing left, okay? So here I come up to the final corners, and this guy, if you keep an eye on the person in front of me, kart 17, he is also quite a fast guy. He was a group of friends that came along, but not part of my group, which consisted of 2 people, but we ignore that. So these 2 people in front of me had a bit of an altercation going down this down ramp in a few laps, because you'll see what happens. But kart 17, he is fast. He is a fast driver, and I believe he was on the podium at the end. But we will see. He's obviously throwing hand signals, not very happy that the person in front of him is blocking him, because he's not letting it past. See, he's looking behind, and he knows he's got pressure behind him, so he has to be careful of that. But here we are. That's the start-finish line at the top, which is a bit weird to me. I thought it would have been at the bottom, just where the up ramp is, not just before the up ramp. But here you see they have their little altercation. They crash into each other. He spins the front guy around a little bit, but I think that's because he didn't give him enough room, which is a bit similar to how my crash was.
I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got, if not himself?
We're making some ground now. At this point, I don't know what place I'm in. I don't know what sort of times I've got, because I did look into buying like comms or whatever, because my dad was obviously up watching, and I would have wanted him to be like sort of my race engineer in a way. He tells me stuff after I got out of the car, what I did wrong and all that sort of stuff, and I thought if I had comms, it'd be easier for him to tell me in the moment, so I can improve there and then. But unfortunately I couldn't get a hold of any sort of communication device, but that's okay. And the guy in front is, I can see him cracking up a bit to the pressure. So you see, look, he hits that wall, which slows him down quite a lot. And I didn't have enough speed, but I did want to get round to him at the end. And there's the checkered flag. So all in all, it wasn't a bad race. I got some good overtakes in that. I let this guy pass just because I was on the outside. So I've just thought, why not? Let's let him past, get him in front. Because I think he started in front of me anyway, in the pits. He started in front of me, I believe. I weren't too sure, so I let him past. And I also thought it was smart mate Wojciech, so I let him pass, but It wasn't him. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, all in all, that race, it was good. It was decent. For a day where I had been awake all morning, because we woke up at like 6 in the morning to get to the Coventry track on time, because I live about an hour away from the Coventry track, which is ridiculous. And my 50 lap race was supposed to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, no, 8 o'clock in the morning, but we had to be there at 7. But yeah, all in all, the race was good. It was decent. Okay, it weren't my best one, but it was still a decent one for me. It's not the worst position I've ever placed. I think you see what position I placed. That there, kart 20, is my mate Wojciech, so that's always good. Yeah, but yeah, kart 19 is the guy I let past, and he started in front of me. So that's okay. So I'm sitting here now, waiting to get out the car, and I'm just praying at this point that I've got a good position, because you saw a minute ago I was waving to Wojciech saying, like, I'm hoping I did good, because it felt good. It did feel really, really good. Like, I thought I was at the top. I thought I was amazing. I thought I did a banging fucking job, but I placed 6th. It's just air. It's just air. It's okay. It's not the worst, not the best. It's a good position to be in, but not obviously the best position to be in. I would have liked to have been on the podium, but no. I was not on the podium at all. Here I'm using a vintage camera. So, in conclusion, the race was okay to some extent. Okay, but it weren't the best. It just weren't the worst. It was in the middle. It was mid. It was okay. That's all I'm saying. If you like this sort of content, please let me know, and I will continue to post. I will warn you though, my upload schedule may be utter bollocks, because I can't fund going karting every week. I go whenever I have the money, okay? Which shouldn't be too far away. You should see another video, possibly in about a month. That is about what my upload schedule will be, okay? And I might even post some Gran Turismo content on my sim, okay? So if you want that, comment, let me know, communicate, get some communication, just let me know, okay? I will see you in the next video, Bomberclarts. Goodbye!